Hello everybody, and welcome to another edition of Yeast Beer Reviews. This afternoon I'm going to be doing one that surprisingly enough I've never even tried before. It's from a Iowa brewery here. It's called Peace Tree Brewery. If you saw my video a couple weeks ago, I got a tour of the video of the brewery from one of the owners. I unfortunately didn't get to meet the brewer. Apparently he and his wife were off camping. I'm going to do their Hop Wrangler IPA. I've had such duds the last few weeks. I got good hopes for this one. And I'm going to be using my new Peace Tree Brewing pint glass that I picked up there when I visited the brewery. Their Hefeweizen, at least on tap, was so darn good. I almost wish they'd bottle that, but because I tried that one on tap, that was really, really good. And they had a Kolsch that was good that I just sampled. From the website it says Joe's multinational take on a classic IPA. IPAs are known for their intense hop bitterness, flavor, and aromas. First, Joe used American and English malt and American and English hops are added during the mash, first wort, boil, and finally it's dry hopped for aroma. Belgium gets involved with the yeast and a special candy sugar finish for smoothness and flavor. This comes in at 6.25% ABV. Let me get it in the glass and see what we have here. Tell you, they put these caps on tight on these bottles. They've got these funky stubby little bottles and just a plain orange cap on all their beers. What do we got here? We got that's orange. Not a lot of head. I had maybe a finger, but it's dissipating quickly. Seems to be a lot of carbonation streaming up. We got a storm moving in here. It's getting kind of cloudy, so light's not the best, but it's a good looking beer. That's a very good looking IPA. It's pretty clear. Slight bit of haze, and maybe hop haze, but I don't know. But it's mostly clear. Good looking IPA. Give it a smell and see what we have. Oh wow! Now this may be my elusive West Coast IPA. I don't know. From here in Iowa, got a lot of citrus, earthy notes right in the beginning. It's got a strong flavor, that freshly mowed grass. Kind of reminds me of the Sierra Nevada Southern Hemisphere, which reminds me I got another bottle of that to crack open before it gets old. This is one of their year-round offerings, so it tastes as good as it smells. Oh man, I could just smell on that all day without even drinking it. That is a nice smelling beer. Citrus is mostly grapefruit, least in the aroma. There's a bit of that Belgian yeast in the background, so let's give it a taste and see if it follows. Oh, that's nice. Now that's a hoppy IPA. Get a little bit of the hop sweetness in the beginning, and then the bitterness kicks in right in the middle. Belgian yeast follow right behind with some of those spicy notes. At least on the first couple tastes, this is a well-crafted beer. Finishes with a very strong hoppy note, or citrus note, orange and grapefruit. Not very cleansing. The bitterness sort of sits on the tongue. I like this. I like this a lot. For an IPA, the mouthfeel is medium to medium full. For an IPA, it's a thick, sort of clinging beer. Carbonation is a bit much, I think, but Wow, this is nice. Let me sit and let this warm up a bit. As you can see from the way I've been hitting on this, it's not going to be very long. This is an easy drinking beer. I'm enjoying this a lot. So let me sit, like I said, let me sit and let this warm up a bit, and I'll be back in a few. Okay, I'm back. It's only been 10 minutes or so. I'm liking this beer a lot. This is a nice IPA. I'm going to have to try a few more of their beers. I know when I was at the brewery, they were brewing a batch of their double IPA, which at one time was going to be seasonal, but I guess they got such demand for it that it's going to be a year-round offering. And I guess it's their first batch of that, but I think it comes in at 7, well, I don't know, 7 point something percent. Not super strong, but I mean, it was stellar. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to try a few more of their beers. I reviewed a couple of them. I did the Blonde Fatale, which I wasn't all that impressed with, although a lot of people seem to like that I've talked to. So maybe that might become a year-round thing too. And hopefully they do that Hefeweizen, because that was a very good Hefeweizen. But overall, this is a nicely balanced IPA. It's a little hop forward, but not incredibly hop forward. So this is still not that elusive West Coast hop bomb that I'm trying to find. But it's still a darn good beer. I'm going to give this a good solid 8 out of 10 as an IPA and as a nicely drinkable beer. I'm definitely going to buy more of this. I just bought my first 6-pack. I'm going to easily drink the rest of it, and probably buy another one. They have some others too that, like I said, I haven't tried. I've not really tried any of their beers other than their special releases. So, and those were very good. So whoever this Joe is, I wish I would have had a chance to meet him when I visited the brewery. But I'm glad he and his wife were out camping and taking a break. So anyway, 8 out of 10. Peachtree Brewing's Hop Wrangler IPA. Cheers, everybody. Keep drinking good beers.